guys, welcome to my channel. So today we'll be doing a fall autumn look. Really warm, really coppery, dark brown lip, like vampy. I love that. That's what I love about that this time of year, like Halloween, and it's like the leaves are falling and it's just all those beautiful colours and you can be really warm with your makeup. That's why like I done a really like warm bronze, even though it's not summer anymore. You can still make it warm and glowy, and just add a little bit like more warmth in the eye. But yeah, I love how this came out. We used the Morphe 3502 palette and I love it. I love how it came out. So yeah, a lot of affordable stuff in this as well. Foundation, because it's nearly drugstore, like it's that there's so many cheap products in here. So yeah, if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. Hi guys, so I'm doing a voiceover today, a little bit different, but anyway, we start off with a light peachy shade that we're just going to blend in with our Morphe brush. It's a big fluffy brush. I'll have the names and everything down below. And then we go into a darker peachy shade and we blend that just a little bit lower, because I like to start off with my light and then kind of have it go down to dark, like a gradient of colours. So you just keep blending till your arm falls off, really. That's the trick. And then we're going into more of a dark peach. So I want this to be kind of an orangey terracotta, so I'm starting with the lightest orange to the darkest. Again, we're just blending that a little bit under where we done the last colour, but just blend. That is the key, honestly, if you want your eyeshadow to be perfect. Now we're switching brushes. We're going into the MAC 217. We're going into this gorgeous terracotta shade. It looks a little bit darker in person, and I'm putting that into the crease and blending it upwards so there's no harsh lines. And now we're going into an even smaller brush, my Morphe brush, and we're going into this gorgeous chocolate brown. I'm putting that into the crease a little bit lower than the terracotta shade, and I'm blending it into my inner and outer corner because we're doing a halo eye today, so I want it to be dark in those areas. So just keep blending it in, and don't be scared to put it in the inner corner. Like, it looks so smoky and so nice. And guys, this black is amazing. It's so dark and pigmented, I cannot believe it. And I go in with a pencil brush. You can see here how pigmented it is, and I just pick it up and I blend over that brown just to darken it, to make it a bit more smoky. Now we're going into my ColourPop eyeshadow. I love this eyeshadow. It's like the Stila Magnificent glitters, but this is literally just as good, and it's quarter the price. I absolutely love it. It's a gorgeous copper shade. I'll have the name down below. If you're not good with glitter, this is perfect for you. Now we're going into primer because my eyes are done, and I mix the Angel Veil NYX primer and the Hangover or X by Too Faced, because I like my makeup to last, but I also have dry skin, so I need my face to be moisturised, and this just gives me the best of both worlds. I also mix my foundations. I love mixing. I use my ColourPop No Filter foundation in medium 110, and then my Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation in golden beige. It's a bit of a lighter colour, just to match my skin tone. Then I use a beauty blender and I pounce into my skin. I pounce it pretty hard because I like it to really melt into my skin. And don't forget, obviously, to do your neck and your ears and into your hairline so everything matches. Now I'm going to go in with the Revolution concealer in C1. This is a dupe for the Tarte one, and it's kind of empty, so you can see not a lot is coming out, but this just kind of gives me that highlighted effect. And I also go in with a different concealer here on top just to give me a bit more coverage. I go in with the ColourPop No Filter concealer as well. Like you can see here, it's a bit darker. It's in the colour light, but it just gives me a bit more coverage. And again, I'm pouncing in with my beauty blender. I use my beauty blender for everything. If you're going to buy one tool, get a beauty blender because it's so good for everything. It just melts the makeup into your skin instead of it being cakey, and I just love it for all cream products. This is the best powder ever created. It's the No Filter ColourPop one, and I use the beauty blender again because I feel like it really sets it into my skin so it doesn't sit on top giving me that dry under eye. It really like pushes it into my skin and I don't crease as much. This is my favourite way to apply loose powder. And also on my chin and my forehead as well. I also go in with another powder. I know I'm so extra, but I like my makeup to last all day, and this is a foundation powder by MAC. It's a Studio Fix in NC30, and I just like to put that over that powder just because this adds a layer of coverage as well. Then I'm going to go into my Wet n Wild highlighter and contour duo, and I use the brown shade to contour. You can see here, literally just, if you want to see where to put it, just suck in your cheeks, the hollow of your cheeks. You just blend in. Make sure you blend it upwards and not downwards, because you want to create an uplifted cheek effect. So I just keep blending until there's no harsh lines, and then I do that on the other side as well. Now I'm going to do highlight. This is the MAC Oh Darling highlight. I love this. Wait till you see how glowy it is. It's so good. I like to do my highlight before my bronzer just because I don't like my highlight looking like a stripe sitting on top of my skin. I want it to look like it's melted into my skin. That's why I do it first, and then put my powder bronzer over it, so it just all looks melted into one and not like harsh lines. And this is my MAC Give Me Sun bronzer. I love this. It's so warm, kind of a little bit orange tone, and that's why I use it, because we're kind of going for that warm pumpkiny kind of look, that like autumn fall look. So I go in with my big fluffy Morphe brush, and I just place that over my contour and my highlight, kind of in between. And then I do my forehead as well, because I like to make my forehead look a bit smaller because I have a 5 head. But yeah. Then, because I'm extra, like I said, and I like to glow, I go in with my Milani Soleil bronzer. It's a glowy bronzer, has a little bit of shimmer, so it just gives me that extra bit of glow. And then to glow even more, I go into my Inglot Jennifer Lopez Sparkling Dust, and I place that over my highlight, because your highlight can get a bit lost with all the powder on top, and this just kind of gives a bit more oomph to it, but still looks melted into the skin. So this is a little trick for you guys if you like your highlight sits on top of your skin. Then I like a little bit of blush. This is MAC Peaches, just like on the apples of my cheeks, just so I don't look so kind of dead in the middle, like there's no colour. So I only put the tiniest bit on. We're going to go back and finish the eyes. So we're going to go into our pencil brush again, into the same chocolate colour, and put that really close to the lash line, because we don't want to look like a raccoon. So as close as you can to your lash line, but make sure there's enough colour there that's not wishy-washy. Then we're going to go back into that terracotta shade with a small fluffy blending brush, and we're going to blend out that chocolate colour so it kind of melts into the terracotta, and that's how you get your smoky eye underneath. Now we're going to add a little bit of mascara. This is the Maybelline Sensational, just because I'm putting falsies on, so it just gives a little bit of curl to my lash, so the false eyelashes can just sit on top and blend with my real eyelashes. Now we're going into lips. We're going to use the Kylie Brown Sugar lip liner, because we are doing a brown look today. This isn't too brown, it's just nice. It's kind of like a dark nude brown, so I just kind of line my lips with this, not overdraw them too much. And then we're going to go into Colourpop K from Carucci. I love this brown. I think it's still available. It's kind of like, I can't explain it. It's like not a yellowy brown, but it's not like a brown, but it's a really warm. It's not like a cool tone like a True Brown K. So I just put this on. I love a dark lip. So this is the finished look. You can see it's very vampy, very fall. So we have the dark, warm, smoky eye, and then the dark lip, and still the bronze, glowy skin. I wore yellow just to kind of like make it all blend together. So yeah, this is the finished look. I actually love how the eyes came out. They're so warm and like coppery. I really love a brown lip too. It's very Kylie Jenner if you ask me, just because of True Brown K. But yeah, I hope you like this look. I don't know if you like these voiceovers instead of me doing the makeup. Sometimes it's just if I don't have a lot of time, it's quick and easy for me to do a voiceover, but let me know what you like. But yeah, I hope you like this look. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and please follow my Instagram down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.